Let's get oriented by doing a quick project. First, take these components out. We need a battery and the battery connector. Snap it in. This end goes into the barrel plug here. And what this little setup does is, this is 9-volt battery. This is just circuitry to take 9 volts and make it 5 volts. 5 volts are going to be what we need for most of our components. Okay, there's an on-off switch here. Mine is stuck for a little bit. So let's keep it off now. This thing might already be plugged into your breadboard, but these plugs go into your breadboard here. One thing to watch out for, if yours isn't already plugged in, there's a negative sign and a positive sign. The negative sign should go with the blue line and the positive should go with the red line. So I'm going to stick it into the breadboard and push it in. Okay, so the way a breadboard works is it's what we're going to use to hold our components, and it has wires inside of it which will make it easy to connect different things together. Everything that you connect on this top row where the blue line is will be just like connecting it to the negative side of a 5-volt battery. So all these points are connected inside. Same thing here. Any place you connect here is just like putting it to the positive terminal of the battery. So these are places where your circuit will come and go from the power supply. These columns here are connected as well. So anything in, let's say, column 13 here that you put into here is connected with each other. But there's a gap here, so that's not the same as these things. These are connected as well. So what that means is we can put in our different elements and connect them without having to solder them or twist the wires together. So the other two things that you need is, one is you're going to need a resistor. This is the symbol for a resistor. It's a squiggly line, and a resistor does just what it sounds like. It resists the flow of electricity. So in this case, if we plug the LED and the little light straight into the 5 volts, it will blow it out. The LED only needs about 2.2 volts, and so we need to take some of the voltage and put it across the resistor. Now I don't know if you can see this, but it has stripes. You need the one with red, red, black, black. And the way that works is there's a color code. Black equals 0, brown equals 1, red equals 2, and it goes Roy, G, Biv, and the numbers go up. So if we have 2 stripes of red, we have red, red, which is 2, 2, black, which is 0, so that's 2. Red, red, black is 220 ohms. So we're going to take that and we're going to put it anywhere in the red row, the power bus, and bring it down into any column here. We'll take the LED, and this LED is a little light. The LED symbol is this, and this thing does have a right way and a wrong way to put it in. When these things come, one easy way to tell is that this top lead, when it comes, it's straight, but this top lead is longer. The longer side goes to the positive. So what I did is I bent it to make it so you can see which side's longer, so the bent side's longer. So that goes to the positive. So since electricity is the positive side's on here, we'll take this lead and put it in the same row that this one is, the resistor, and we'll take the other side and put it across the gap. So the electricity will flow out here, and by the way, this is how you can debug a circuit. Electricity will flow out here, come into the resistor. You can just follow it along with your finger. It'll come out the resistor and go in the wire underneath the breadboard, come into the LED. If I turn it on now, do you think it'll work? No, it does not work, and here's why. It doesn't work because this is a dead end. It's like turning on your power. Let's say the analogy would be water in your house. but you have your faucet turned off because there's a dead end, no water can flow. So we're going to need one more thing, and that is we're going to need a wire. Here's a jumper wire. And we're going to complete the circuit by having it come out the same column as this and go back into the power supply. And this time we're going back into the negative. So it starts at the positive, goes through the LED, and comes back to the negative. Now when you push it in, it lights, and so there you go. So this is a completed circuit. Just one thing to point out, that it's so easy to, let's say we want to put something to connect to the LED. Some people think that if they put it right next to it, it will work. This will not work. These are not connected. So I turned on the power supply, nothing happens to the LED. I'm going to replace this power supply, that button broke. Okay, so this is your first project. Now we can go on to the next step.